I used to report at this courthouse all the time. This is the first time I've ever been able to bring a cell phone in here. Usually it gets locked up, and I'd be running down the stairs trying to get my cell phone in time to make a live report. But anyway, so our next speaker is John J. Lee, Corky's sole surviving brother and the court-appointed executor and administrator of the Corky estate. A lot of you may know him. I didn't even know his name was John until earlier this year because Corky had renamed him as a kid as Johann. It's a long story, but it has something to do with Johann Sebastian Bach. But here's John Lee.
See, I left something under here, which is no longer here. Evening, everybody. I am the last man standing. Not by choice, certainly not by design, but it falls on me to carry on the legacy that my brother had left. Not for my family, not for himself, but to all of you. It is remarkably fitting that this first public exhibit of some of Corky's hundreds of thousands of images should be here in a building dedicated to the pursuit of that very same thing that he sought, justice. Photographic justice was what he sought. And photographic justice will always be his legacy because that is what the estate is dedicated to. Many years ago, we had a meeting, my siblings and I, and one of the complaints, as only siblings can exchange, is, why don't we see Corky? Well, last I heard he was in Baltimore. Well, last I heard he was going out to Denver. He was always doing something else. And I said to my brothers, well, you know something? Corky has a different mission in life. His mission is not ours. His mission is unique. He actually listened to what my dad said. My dad named Corky in Chinese. His name in Chinese is Li Yao. That's a sign for those of you who are familiar. What that means is raise the nation. And that's what he chose to do. Raise the consciousness of a nation, not just of we Asian Pacific Americans, but of all Americans. Because he's felt, as my father did, that we had a story to tell, and he needed to tell it. And he needed to tell it from our perspective, to let the world know, let this nation know, that, as Amanda Gorman said, we are not a nation broken. We are a nation still building. And that all that he has done, and all that all of these photographers and artists have given to us, and those who cannot be with us, what he gave them was the mission to build the nation that this nation can be. And even though we face dark days, and we have had dark days, there may be darker days to come, but yet it will always be a nation building. I don't know why I bothered to write these notes. I knew I was going to throw them away. He didn't have any kids of his own, he and Marge. The good Lord had other plans for both of them. But last week I was fortunate enough to attend a showing of a documentary, Dear Corky, on that Curtis Chin and Kenny Yang and their group had put together. If you guys can get a hold of it, please do check it out. It is probably the closest you'll ever get to actually having quiet time with my brother and seeing the very core of his soul. And when they came to me and said, "Can we finish this film?" I said, "What was your arrangement with Corky? And I will honor it." That film is Corky's honor. And when it was shown in LA, I had a chance meeting with a gentleman who told me, I wrote a song about Corky, and it's on YouTube. He said, "Send me the link. I'll look it up." And I listened to it last week, and if Corky ever doubted that he succeeded, I think this song will say it all. Now, as you can plainly see, I'm over 40. Right? I'm like 2 years younger than Corky, so I beat all of you. I've known him the longest. But I'm going to try to play this YouTube. I hope I can do it. If there's anybody here under the age of 40 could probably help me out.
Searching through the crowd, these faces were not mine. With a magnifying glass, I couldn't find a single Chinese. How could this be erased from history? I never has the power to make the people see. Injustice, I draw my camera like a sword, cutting discrimination and all stereotypes I see. For morning, noon, and night, I aim my camera relentlessly. Again.
to serve, and if I have anything to do with it, I want to have words with him. But I like this stuff, and I know you do too. Thank you. Thank you.